Analysis of bloodstains may solve Phagan mystery. Atlanta, Georgian, Saturday, May 3, 1913. 3. Former employees at pencil factory are summoned to testify. Expected that Frank and Watchman will be questioned further. It was reported today that 3 young women, former employees of the National Pencil Factory, will be important witnesses for the coroner's jury in the Phagan case on Monday. Dr. Claude Smith, city bacteriologist, was asked by the police today to make a chemical analysis of the bloodstains on the shirt found in the backyard of the home of Lee. The garment was given to Dr. Smith by Detective Rosser. The detectives are hopeful that by scientific tests and comparisons it will be determined whether the garment was a plant or not. Dr. Smith said that he could not make his examination until sometime next week. Solicitor Dorsey and Chief of Detectives Lanford were closeted for 2 hours today in a discussion of the cases. At the conclusion, neither would make a public announcement. $1,000 fund is rumored. It was said that an effort would be made to have the county appropriate $1,000 for a private investigation. The inquest will be resumed at 2 o'clock. Leo M. Frank has not yet given any testimony before the coroner's jury, and it is planned for him to be heard on Monday. It is also likely that Lee, the night watchman, will be examined further. The police and detectives are still busily at work on the case, but so far as is known, they have secured nothing of importance. Await coroner's verdict. When the coroner's jury verdict is rendered, the case automatically goes to the grand jury. Solicitor Dorsey and the grand jury will not take up the case officially until the coroner's jury has concluded its investigation. Many wild reports, absolutely without basis in fact, are in circulation. It is emphatically declared by the police that no confessions have been made by anybody in the case. This should put an end to the report that Lee has confessed and implicated Frank. It is not likely that the body of the unfortunate girl will be exhumed. County physician Hurt says that no further examination is necessary, and the evidence on this point is very clear and exact. Visitors are barred. Visitors are not allowed to see either Frank or Lee, although counsel has full access to the tower to confer freely with the men. A score of employees of the factory are under subpoena to testify before the coroner's jury, but their testimony is not considered likely to be of great importance. The release of Arthur Mullinax and J.M. Gant indicates that the detectives have abandoned the theory that the girl left the pencil factory after receiving her pay on Saturday. The detectives now are of the opinion that she was not seen on the streets again after she entered the factory, may be held for jury. Without seeming to forecast what the coroner's jury will do, it is more than likely that both Frank and Lee will be held for the grand jury, where the testimony or evidence will be weighed carefully under the supervision of Solicitor General Hugh Dorsey. The only statement that the lawyers for Frank make is that he is still vehement in the declaration that he knows nothing whatever about the crime. Mr. Rosser says that not a word of evidence had been produced against his client.